I own the Elephant Walk, a restaurant just across the street. And we commit 3% of our January sales to the Community Day Center of Waltham. I think that poverty is really the defining issue of our time, and homelessness is really the cornerstone of poverty. And we, as a civilization, have to do all we can to help alleviate that. By not allowing this organization to have a new stable home, that does not make the homelessness issue disappear in our community. The homeless people will still be there, but vital resources and a vital place for them to go will be denied them. Allowing this petition to go forward and be approved is important because a new and permanent and secure home for this organization will allow them to strengthen the services that they provide. And those services are needed in our community. They are needed in Waltham. And I hope you'll approve this petition. Thank you.
I think that this vote is a defining moment for the city. Historically, Waltham has risen to the occasion when there is a need to be filled. There is a clear need here that you can address at no cost to the taxpayers. I hope you will all rise to the occasion and allow the center to move into their new home. Thank you.
I believe Marilyn Lee Tom and this program is the best thing Waltham can do going forward to help support, guide, and possibly save, change, or make a difference in some of these lives. They are not bums. They are fellow human beings that have hit a bump or many bumps, some of them many bumps in their lives. And I believe they are worth saving. And I hope the council feels the same. I strongly support this project.
I'm a veteran of the United States Navy. You know, I've fell in some hard times, as we all have and we all will at some point in our lives. I've always worked all my life, but I had to watch paint dry for 6 months. And it was the hardest thing I ever did. I'm a licensed plumber, and it was the most difficult time in my life to heal. I cut my finger, I'd put duct tape on it. I'd stub a toe, I'd put duct tape on it. But nothing for nothing. This is the most difficult time in my life. And it wasn't to the day center and the powers that be that run that day center, I would not be where I am today. Excuse me. I'm not the most vocal person in public speaking. Pardon me. But shooting, no pun intended, shooting from the hip, this is what it's all about. And a lot of these people really, really need this.
Hi, I'm Sarah Irwin. I'm the rector of Christ Church Episcopal on Main Street. And I'm here because I look forward potentially to having the day center as a neighbor. My congregation has had a long-standing relationship with the day center. We bring lunch once a month. And we are enthusiastic about having deeper opportunities for partnership and having the day center move closer to us. One very practical issue that the day center offers is that if you are homeless and you are staying in a homeless shelter, you leave at 7 a.m. and you have nowhere to go until 7 p.m. So this is not just this is nice to have some extra services. This is a vital life issue for people to have somewhere to be during the day.
Uh-oh. The Sergeant at Arms, do we have to rise?
Hi, my name is David Sanderson, and I go to the day center myself. Been there for 3 years. Yeah, great. No,
David wants me to read this for him. I visited the day center, and I have been going ever since. I like going there for the lunch company and the computers. I also volunteer there. Everyone is nice there, and I am looking forward to moving into our new home at 16 Felton Street. I strongly urge you to vote in favor of the special permit. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
My name's Diana Wang, and I'm a recent graduate of Brandeis University. I was a coordinator of the Hunger and Homelessness Initiative, which organized students to collect and cook meals at the day center. And I've been volunteering at the day center for 4 years myself, and I've befriended quite a few of the guests, including Dave and Ron, which you'll hear from later. The day center has already grown exponentially during my time at Brandeis, and has so much more potential to grow, starting with this new location. By supporting the growth of the day center through this permit, you will also be supporting a solution for this population.
Falling on hard times. You know, I got laid off, spent all my 401k. I lost my, I had a trailer in Boston Trailer. Hey, I owned it, you know, it was mine. And turned out I ended up in the Bristol Lodge about 3 weeks ago, and I was scared, didn't know what to do. Had to be out of here at 7:30 in the morning. I heard about the day center. I went in there because it was a rainy day, and that's the only reason I went in there. But I promise you, if Marilyn and we get this new building, I promise you, this place will be spotless on the outside. There'll be no. I'll make the property. I'll make that street look better. I'll even do the neighbors. No, I'm serious. I'm not trying to be funny up here. I'm dead serious. And these are real tears, because that woman, Debbie and Marilyn, what they do for people.
My name is Dimitri Zark of 11 Fir Avenue in Waltham. Thank you for an opportunity to speak for the petition. I'm an outreach commissioner for First Parish Waltham Universalist Unitarian Church, and a good friend of David Sanderson, a sergeant-in-arms. He mentioned that we had a fundraiser recently for the organization, and when we do these fundraisers, we split the work. David manages the attendance list because of his wide range of knowledge about people of Waltham, and myself and my daughter Amelia, who's in the audience today, we did most of the cooking. It was a wonderful event, and I just want to echo the sentiment of our colleagues at Christ Church to demonstrate, as you take this vote today, to understand that this organization, it really enjoys a deep and wide community support. They have really reached out to many organizations in the community, and their volunteer list encompasses both religious institutions and people from all over the city and beyond the city. So this is an organization that is really strongly supported by the community, including, our own Boy Scout troops provide lunches there. The list goes on and on. It's really part of the fabric of the city at this point. In the new location, I think they will be able to provide additional services and engage more individuals in need of help, and they will be embraced by the community. The fundraiser that we had was called Welcome to the Neighborhood, because we're very happy to have them as our neighbors. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Sharon Lowenstein. I don't live in Waltham, but I teach at LaSalle College. We have had the great privilege to work with the Community Day Center, faculty, students, staff, myself. I think it's very rare in life that you have a crossroads where you are invited to do the right thing. And this is the right thing. This organization knits together not just this community, but the greater Metro West community. When you go to the Community Day Center, no matter who you are welcome. And the distinctions between class, between communities, what you do for a living, what you look like, all melt away. And when you go to the Community Day Center, you're just a community with whoever is sitting in that day center. And if that is not part of a democracy, I don't know what else. I think this is a time to support the Community Day Center, obviously for the clients and for the guests, but also for the community, because having the Community Day Center makes us all better people, makes us all better neighbors. Thank you.
To be brief, I have used the services to rewrite my resume and apply for a job recently, and I did so by doing it on the internet, which I had available through the services of available to me from the daycare center, using their computers and whatnot, internet, to apply for a job in Framingham, which I got. I was called about a month later, and I'd just like to voice that a prime example of how the services have helped me and others to better themselves, find employment and housing and so forth. It's my sincere wish that to be able to get the grant to relocate and so forth, and maintain to continue the services, continue going. Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. President and council members. My name is Martha Creedon from 731 South Street in Waltham. I'm here to speak in favor of the petition. I've been kind of watching the Waltham Community Day Center as an organization since its founding. Just imagine not knowing where you were going to be. Forget about where you're going to sleep tonight. Where are you going to be all day long? Where can you go? Where can you be? What kinds of things will happen to you? Having a secure, permanent home and a place for this very vulnerable population to be is really, really important. And I think it's important for this city to take a stand in favor of this continuance of their home. Thank you.
I've heard a lot about what the Day Center has done for a lot of people in the room, but for my family, the Day Center has given back so much. So we are here to fully support the growing and the expansion of the Day Center. I think it's really exciting, and again, we're just blessed to be able to be a part of your great city. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emily Mead. I've volunteered for the Day Center for a long time. I chose to do my senior internship there, and I just simply want to say how much this place means to me, how much it means to everyone who volunteers, who goes for their services, how much Marilyn means to me. She's a phenomenal director.
And one of the things I wanted to say is, like, if you walk around Boston, it's so pitiful. There's so many people on the ground, so many people lying around all day long in Boston, everywhere. And these people here have a place to go. They don't have to be lying on the ground in the cold and the wet. And, oh, it's terrible. It's really sad to see. So I speak in favor of this petition. I hope everybody will vote in favor of it. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is James Preston. I'm one of the volunteers at the Day Center. I go there every week and volunteer, help doing cooking and everything and stuff. The daycare is a wonderful place to be. I was accepted with open arms there, and I enjoy volunteering there, and it's a great place, and they do a lot of good for everybody. The last 2 years, I've cooked the Thanksgiving dinner for them by myself, and I enjoyed doing that there for everybody, and everybody enjoyed it, and it was great. The Day Center is a great place, and I hope you vote for it to pass for them to have a day center. Thank you.
Distantly involved with working with the homeless community here in Waltham, and I think this is the size of a place like Waltham is a substantial, good-sized community. You're always going to have a significant number of down-and-out people, a significant homeless population, and I think this is a very vital program that Marilyn Tom has been running the last couple of years and a few years before that. And it's essential to maintaining health and well-being of a significant population in the community. I was thinking today with respect to the importance of this meeting tonight and getting the approval for this project so we can move ahead with it, is that I think it's been said a number of times how the integrity and the significance of the value of a community is often seen in how we treat the more kind of marginalized people, the poor people, the people without means, and offer them an opportunity to get out of the cold weather, the difficult circumstances they're in, and get back on their feet. And I think this is a very important step with this particular project. Thank you.
We will now, if there's no one else that wishes to come forward and speak in favor, we will now take a count. Anyone who wishes to be counted in favor of the petition, please rise. And if you're already standing and you want to be counted in favor of the petition out in the hallway, raise your hand, and the clerk will come around and take a count. The city clerk and the assistant city clerk will count. Please remain standing until we've completed the count. Keep that for the other public hearings. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The clerk and the assistant city clerk counted 93 people in favor of the petition. Thank you. Please be seated. Now we'll move on to the next phase of the public hearing. Would anyone like to come forward and speak in opposition to the petition? Would anyone like to come forward and speak in opposition to the petition? Nobody's that brave. Would anyone like to stand and be counted in favor, in opposition to the petition? Be counted in opposition to the petition? There being none, close that part of the public hearing.